Jimmy, I think it's time that we bring up a comic. What do you think?
The only time you use a 10-foot pole is to describe how ugly somebody is. If you're gonna go bird watching, don't do it near an elementary school. So I'm gonna end with this, an observation. I don't think that went the direction I was hoping it would. So, yeah, it was something stupid. Hey, they say that they call it the International House of Pancakes. I think that's false advertisement. They only have locations in the U.S.
Okay, you've been doing it for 3 years now. Is there something that you wish you had been told when you started stand-up comedy?
Something that I wish I'd been told.
Like, don't get into it? I think that's what my parents wish.
I keep being told that.
So do you feel like your comedy is social commentary? Like, if you had to describe it, how would you describe it?
It's just when I get really bored at night.
So you mean high?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I really have anything to it. There's no substance. It's just kind of...
Oh, that's good. So it's... so there's nothing there. Wow, well, you'll make it. You'll make it. Because there's... I see a lot of nothing that's doing great.
Yeah.
What's coming up for you?
Be at the first show at a new room opening in Santa Cruz. So if anybody's from there, you should check that out. I don't know where it is, but...
It will be opening shortly, somewhere, yeah. What's your website?
Herzogcomedy.com.
Herzogcomedy.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jeremy Erman. And you don't need music. Is it quick? Well, you know, go ahead. Just play it again, not the ding 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 part, but the doo 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 part.
He's mastered some art in his time.
Okay, here we go. I just want to try this because I've never gotten to do this, but I've always wanted to. Okay, go.
It was something along the lines of...
You can't remember it?
No.
Jesus Christ. Okay, go. Just something along the lines.
Oh, Superman. Oh, Superman. So I was going on a walk in the woods, and I saw a light, and it says bullshit. I'll stop.
All right.
I just always wanted to be Lori Anderson.
Do we really need redneck rapping from Jimmy Gunn? I mean, I would buy that CD in a heartbeat, and I'm sure there'd be a stain on it.
I think it's time for our next guest.
I think so. I would. Did you just hear it? So Aaron, we're saying that name right?
Yeah, that's
right?
correct, yeah.
I like what you said. As soon as he sat down, you guys didn't hear this, he goes, wow, it's a different perspective up here.
Yeah.
Now,
It's like 1,000 people out there with the lights.
yeah, it's not. I'm acutely aware of that. it's not, but where in the Chicago area? What town?
Well, actually about 2 hours west of Chicago, so...
Oh, wow. So that's Wisconsin. Yeah. I mean, west, yeah, well, my geography is bad. So it says here under occupation, you wrote tech startup guy.
What else to write? Because I'm unemployed right now.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Oh my God, what do you really do?
I usually do startups.
Is there anybody here who needs to hire a startup guy?
I'm in between startups. So
You're in between
So when
startups.
you're in between startups, you're on a...
So you have another job and you're just waiting for it to start.
You gotta start a company to get a job.
You gotta start. Oh, you gotta start your own company to get a job. Man, that is not the way most of us do it.
I know. It's a pretty stressful time.
Most of us just go to a company that's already established and say, "Hey, I know some shit," and they hire us. But you're like, "I need a whole company, and then maybe I'll hire myself." Yeah, so you're tough but fair.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So if you sat down with your own resume, you'd be like,
I actually did have myself.
"You fired yourself?"
I did, yeah.
That's not a metaphor for something.
No, actually. It was tough.
You
man.
fired yourself.
I had to look in the mirror. I was like, "Self, I'm sorry, I gotta let you go."
So, be honest with me, Aaron. How much pot did you smoke today? Because you're in between startups. I'm imagining in between all that time, there's a lot of starting up. Was that what's kind of going on? So you're a tech startup guy, and then under hobby, you went completely reverse and you just put woodworking. So can you make a computer out of wood?
You can make.
The answer should be no. The answer should be no. Yeah. I think, maybe the tech industry isn't for you. I'm starting to see why you fired yourself. I asked for a computer and floppy disks, and you made me this birdhouse. I would look at myself in the mirror too at that point.
Actually, I see a pattern now that's actually
Wow, this is
life-changing event for me.
I am doing some therapy up here. I found some patterns. Yeah. What kind of woodworking do you do, or is that again creepy?
No. I knew you guys would do it.
How are you at quality insurance?
Well, insurance,
No, I'm saying you might be able to get you a job.
Oh, assurance. Yeah, you said insurance. I didn't. I was thinking.
I don't know if you've been paying attention. He's not good with words. Yeah. Part of this, the whole show is really just to teach him vocabulary. Yeah. He's teaching.
It's not quality insurance?
Assurance.
Assurance. Okay.
You're being heckled by the audience. And you're being heckled only in a Sunnyvale, Mountain View way. You're never going to be heckled anywhere else in the country with quality assurance, asshole! That's never going to happen. In any other club in the country. You're never... Yeah.
So then what you do is you inspect usherettes and the others to see if they are quality.
Yes.
Yeah, it would be.
That was the way to handle that, yes. If you were a superhero, what would your two powers be? And Aaron answered mind reading and then instant BS detection. Here's my problem. If you could read minds, wouldn't you know it was BS already?
BS is very simple.
Let's get this as quality assurance right now. That's one power, exactly. Have you had situations where you're like, oh, I wish I had powers?
Yeah, like right now, actually.
Are you actually, honestly, are you looking for a job right now? In the tech field?
Yeah.
Is there, show of hands, who works in the tech field? Okay, keep those hands up. That's like a Nazi thing. Of those people who have their hands up, are you hiring in any capacity right now? Yeah, so you are? All right, so after the show, I want you two to talk. We'll pay for the date. And then let's see who the audience picked for you. No, that's it. Yeah, well, I think...
You have the most interesting face.
Or ignore me.
You need to eat more.
I think it's time that the show moves on, but,
You have a good metabolism.
flirt with another man
Are you?
sitting right there.
I'm sorry,
Oh,
you
hi,
talk-
Jimmy,
what?
hi.
I'm talking.
Sorry. Are you talking or creeping somebody out? You know what? You two are a good match.
He's like me down.
You know what, Aaron? You're like the idiot whisperer.